What's up, guys? We are here, SHOT Show 2022 in the Kansept booth. Some really cool knives. Let's talk about them. All right, guys, we are here in the Kansept booth. We have got Marshall Noble here. He is representing Kansept today and gonna go over a handful of really cool new stuff for 22.
Well, thank you. So, first up, we have the Reverie, a Jason Lindquist design. They're trying to bring the old style classic lines with the bolster, scales, traditional clip point blade into a more modern design with the custom machining and the bolster. It has a very subtle top flipper on it. When the knife is closed, you almost can't see it. This one here is featuring an S35 VN blade, and it's got Damascus scales on both sides. We also are offering it in the S35 VN with titanium bolsters and the fat carbon fiber in the Arctic Storm.
A little side-by-side action there. That's awesome.
And they operate in other handle materials, micartas,
right,
carbon fiber, a lot of different options available there. This one's a real nice one because it's a dream to open and fidget with.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah,
so
index finger, thumb, all of the things.
Yes.
That's great.
So next we have a beast of a knife. This is the Shikari. It's designed by Morgan Cohens. It's a big 4-inch one-hand thumb stud opener. It's a bolster style frame lock. Got the fat carbon fiber. We also offer it in the Damascus blade with their lightning anodizing on both the bolsters and clip. Or you can get it in other variations like this one with the bronze anodized titanium and the brown G10.
I like that.
Yeah, this gives like a real classic look to it.
Super classic look.
And this one has a lot of belly to it, so it's going to be versatile for the hunter, the outdoorsman. It's going to be more of a tool. It's got great ergonomics on the hand. It's very similar to a lot of fixed blades. So you've got a good stout knife here.
Oh, definitely. I love this. I think it's great. I mean, obviously, this one, they've got all the textures going on.
Right, it's fully dressed.
Right, yeah, it's dressed and pressed, you know what
I
mean?
And that's nice, too. I mean, not everybody needs a Damascus blade
right,
for your everyday tasks, but you're going to have those times where you want to pull it out and you want that pizzazz.
Sometimes you want pocket jewelry to say, hey, look what I got.
Right.
Absolutely.
So next up, we have the Model 6 by Nick Swan. It's a flipper. It's also got the cutout so you can do the Spidey flick, which I'm not always the greatest at. And this one, they operate in a variety of materials. This one is in the M390 steel. This one's got a full Damascus scale, black coated titanium handle,
nice,
a lock frame. And they operate in a bunch of other options as well with your composites.
Right.
So, and satin finish blades. But that's a real nice one. It's got a big lanyard opening on it.
Big lanyard opening.
Yes.
That's kind of fun. A little different.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely different.
You don't necessarily see that all the time.
Right.
Man, that feels good in my hand.
And then we have another one by Nick Swan. This is the Bebbie.
Okay.
It's a little slip joint. Got your half stop. Nice and snappy action on the close. Red G10, 154 cm blade. Great for the guy who just loves a traditional folder.
I like the steep little clip at the tip.
And they did a fuller, or what they're calling a groove, as the primary deployment to replace the nail nick. Yeah, which nail nicks, they're fun, but sometimes they're awkward.
Well, and to be honest, like, I clip my nails really short, and so sometimes using a nail nick is a pain in the butt.
Right.
That's nice. That's really nice.
So next, we have one they're very excited about. This is the Corbid XL. It's their cleaver. This is in their more budget line. so it's 154 cm steel. The Jade G10, they offer it in purple G10 and OD green. Their Desert Tan G10, light, they call it light sand.
Man.
And that is a beast.
That
And one
is a
thing
beast.
that's nice about this, unlike a lot of your cleavers, which are really overbuilt, this still has a nice stout blade, but because of the width of the flat grind, it is a very thin, slicey edge.
That
you could
is.
do food preparation with that.
Especially for such a, like you said, such a big folding cleaver, to have that nice slim down at the edge.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, they're not skimping on the stock.
No, they're
At
not.
all.
Just that broadness gives you that ability, and you've got actually 3 deployments here. So you've got your flipper, you've got thumb studs, and you've got
you can
the
use
fuller
that
that you could do the Spidey flick, straight out of the handle.
Love it.
And if this is too big for you,
I love this next one.
we have the mini Corbid, which is this little bitty guy, real cute. My wife loves it. And these are by Kosh Tools. And this one's available in a variety of G10s. This is the purple, 154 cm blade. All the same features in a much smaller package, except for the thumb studs.
I absolutely love this, guys. You got to see the scale difference here. It is fun-tastic. I just made that up. It's fantastic.
I like making up words
right?
too.
Such a cool thing. They have this big meat cleaver. I mean, this thing is a beast, like we said, right? But then just to have this small, but it's still that thick tang, and it's still slicey,
Oh yeah,
I mean? It's just
definitely
shrunk down. It's super fun. That is very fun. That's cool. I like that one.
So next up, we have the Prea Tout. This one's in S35VN titanium handles. It's a K Max ROM design.
Okay.
You've got flipper and thumb stud deployment, and then again you've got the fuller for the people that like to Spidey flick. You've got some nice pivot collars, and then this is titanium carbon nitride coated.
Oh, wow.
So it's a nice durable coating. They use it on machine tools to extend cutting life. They've coated both the blade. It's a vapor deposition coating.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be a good tough coating. It's going to offer some corrosion resistance. Not that it's needed a lot, but we're out here in the desert right now.
Yeah.
Even stainless steel will rust in your pocket.
Right. This one's really good. This one feels really good in your hand. It's got that nice sweep in the handle. Your fingers just kind of lock right in there. That's nice. Yeah. This thing's smooth too. Super smooth. Sorry, I'm kind of fidgeting with it. There you go, Spencer. Flip it around here. Really cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a neat design. I found it to be incredibly comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Yes. So next up, we have their button lock. We're very proud of it. It's offered in a lot of different ways, so they cover both their budget line and their more premium line. So here you have a thumb stud deployment where you can just slow roll it open or flick it open. The button, of course, closes it. And then you've got the flipper tab, which allows you to pop it open. I'm giving you this one closed because it's real fun to open up. They are super smooth. This one's got their stainless Damascus blade, carbon fiber frame, or inlay on the titanium frame. It's got a little glass breaker on the back. It's a Mikkel Williamson design. Everybody knows who he is at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And the colored hardware, it is a super snappy. You could end up fidgeting with that all day long.
Oh, yeah.
It is just butter smooth.
Well, and to have the button lock right there is so... That's what makes it so fidgetable. You can sit there in one hand.
Back and forth.
Yeah, you can one hand this thing in many different ways, and it's fun. I think the inlay is super fun. I like the kind of like the fishtail at the end, It's cool because it gives you that two-tone split up the middle.
Right. And what's also nice is it's unlike a lot of them where you have a solid frame on both sides. This one's writing on liners, and that allows you to get a thicker inlay on there, and it's exposed at the edge. And so you get some meaty material, and it's not just this wafer thin piece stuck in the middle of the handle.
Which oftentimes that's kind of what it is.
Right. So then we have the versions where it's still the titanium and carbon fiber with the S35VN blade. And then they also offer a more economy version. So this one is in 154 cm steel with aluminum scales, the bent clip, kind of trying to get it more in that budget-friendly price point.
Yeah, a little
but
more affordable.
They don't sacrifice anything on the action. So it pops open just as fast, closes just as easy, and is really, for the price point it'll be at, is a really nice knife.
That makes it light too. That's nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing is. This is a fidgetable knife for sure. I like when they do a budget, usually in an aluminum, because they can add that pop of color. They can a little more freedom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And in today's knife world, I understand the need for some of these brands that use the Nylotron or the Zytel handles to get lightweight, but aluminum's so easy to machine that you can really get that weight reduction and still have that sturdy feel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So next we have the Accipiter, which is a Kim Ning design. He's the owner of Kansept. He parted from Kaiser in 2019. He was their chief designer, and he went and started his own company right before COVID started.
Oh, okay.
And this is the success that he's had through the pandemic.
I love it.
So the Accipiter, it's a 3D milled titanium frame lock. This one here is the Mini. It's got the S35VN blade, Timascus inlays. It's got a lanyard hole that's easily accessible, Timascus clip. And they offer this in a larger model as well, again with the inlays and the black carbonitride coating, the Timascus inlay, carbonitride blade. And they're not chinsing on the Timascus.
Oh no, not at all. And sometimes you get Timascus inlay and it's just a small little thing.
Right, just a little accent.
This is tip to tail.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's really cool. And to have the matching clip on the back, it's cool.
Yes.
It makes it classy, elegant, but dude, you can still put this thing to work.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then they offer the Mini Accipiter in a more budget-friendly line with a deep pocket carry clip, S35, or this one, is the 154 cm blade, green micarta, and I believe you have an exclusive with them that you should have received everything on already in the Mini Accipiter.
Guys, this is a great knife. The Mini is a great size for EDC. I have big hands and it still fits. My pinky kind of gets like a half grip there on the end, but solid knife. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I really.
I'm sure you guys will do well with your exclusive.
Yeah.
So next we have the Revis. These are a new one from. Let me grab this one here first. Yeah. These are a new one from them, brand new for this year. They're designed by DOCK Knives out of Russia. The maker's name is Dmitry. And these are in S35VN and titanium frame, deep pocket clip. You've got a cutout for Spidey flip and thumb studs, and kind of an unusual, almost traditional Japanese Tano design rather than the clipped Tano. But again, that thing is so smooth, it's really nice.
Oh man, I fumbled that.
Once you break that D10, it just flies out.
Yeah, that really jumps. I gotta do that again. Wow. Wow. The action on that is phenomenal. That blade shape.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I love that. It's,
yeah,
like you said, it's kind of like a throwback.
almost a
to,
traditional.
right.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh,
Sorry.
excuse me. And then they operate in a more economic line as well.
I like it. That's fun. A lot of color.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, colors seem to be becoming a bigger thing. You're starting to see with the introduction of the new carbon fibers with the colored layers, everybody's getting their own way of bringing color into the knife.
I tried like 3 times. I'm going to put it down.
Yeah. So next up we have one that's kind of fun. This is the Rio. It's brand new for this year. It's got the black titanium carbonitride coated scales. It's a liner lock front flipper.
I love
little
that.
bitty guy, designed by 4T5, not 45.
Not 45.
4T5 designs. And you can either open it where again the puller works as a nail nick, or you can front flip it.
This thing is so cool.
Guys,
this is a very fun little pocket piece. You can throw that in your coin pocket. It's still fancy, awesome front flipper. The action is beautiful, actually. I like. Plus, look at the blade stock on that.
Yeah.
For
Oh, it's a little
small,
beast.
It really is. That's cool.
And the grind is wide enough that you can get good edge geometry on it and really, really do some cutting with it.
That's a fun one right there.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
I think a lot of people are going to have that just to have in their pocket and pull out, use, show it off, you know, have some fun with it. So the next one we have up for you is our last one for today. And this is the Entity designed by Nalu.
Okay.
And this one here is an S35VN with a titanium handle and deep carry pocket clip. Super smooth. It's got nice belly. A nice long harpoon point.
Man, look at that belly.
And this one's it's offered in this variation. They also offer a Damascus one with the titanium carbonitride coated handle.
They're doing that a lot. I've seen that. That's
well, it's a PVD coating that really you can get a nice finish. You can get smoky hues to it. You can get more muted blacks. It's almost semi-translucent, so the finish underneath, kind of like DLC, shows through.
Yeah, that's really cool. Man. Fun design, good jimping.
I really like the Nalu design. The Entity's a nice one.
That's a great one. I like the milled out little pattern right there. That's cool.
The ergonomics are good on it. The blade shape and size are right. So, I mean, you could do some serious cutting. It's not overly big, but you got a nice broad flat grind here that will really get the work done for you.
I love it. Awesome knives. Great new display here. I got to be honest, this one has my heart, guys.
That's fun.
This one has my heart. Really cool stuff, man. I appreciate you having us here.
Well, I appreciate you coming by the booth and checking out what we have to offer.
I love it. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, jump over to the playlist to check out more SHOT Show 2022 videos, and we will catch you on the next one.